What's up everyone, I'm Soojin and today I'll be ranking the top 10 K-pop comebacks of June 2020. Before I dive in, let me just put up the reminder that this is purely my opinion and I'm not an expert, but I do love to hear other opinions, so let me know your ranking down below. But please don't at me about how you're gonna find out where I live and shank me because you disagree. Thank you so much. Okay, getting into it, starting off at number 10 is Stray Kids' God's Menu. Okay, can I just start off by saying how much I love the title of this song? Like, it popped up in my YouTube recommendations and I was like, what is this, honey? I'm not gonna lie, the only Stray Kids song I've listened to prior to this was Elevator, and I was kind of like, yikes. But honestly, I was so curious what a song named God's Menu could sound like that I decided to give them another go. Not bad, I was pleasantly surprised. Like, I usually don't like really loud songs, but something about this one was kind of a bop. Also, shout out to the music video, I was really impressed by the sets and their performance, and that's probably one of the main reasons this song made it into the top 10. Anyway, good job Stray Kids, I'll check out your future releases as well. Alright, in number 9, fittingly, I put Cloud9 by Gravity. God, I hate that group name. Cavity? Why didn't they think that through? Anyways, again, I checked out Gravity's debut song when it came out and I was not impressed, but I decided to give them a second chance as well and actually ended up liking Cloud9. I think they're still at a point where they don't really know what their concept or sound is going to solidify into, but like I'm always here for a cute picnic moment. The music video was super cute and the song is pretty upbeat and like innocent pure boy takes you on a picnic where you experience your first love vibes, so I can get behind that. Also, one of them is really adorable. I didn't dare learn his name because they're all like 12 and I'm not out here trying to date a child, but good for them. I think it's a step in the right direction and they'll be able to keep growing and figure out what kind of concept they want to do down the road. Okay, here's where we're gonna start getting real controversial. At number 8, I'm putting Blackpink's How You Like That. Like, I already made a whole separate video with my thoughts about this comeback, but to sum it up, it was super lackluster in my opinion. I know Blinks are sharpening their knives right now, but I said what I said. Their sound for the past 3 comebacks has been exactly the same, and How You Like That sounds like an incomplete club remix. Like, where are the lyrics? I didn't wait a full year and a half to get a song where they literally just repeat the same 3 lines over and over and over again. The only reason this song is getting number 8 is because of the girls' charisma and styling. They looked amazing, the MV was really pretty, and the performance is still good even though YG keeps giving them literal garbage as songs. If their next comeback sounds the same again, I won't be putting them in the top 10, and that's a fact. If you're a fan and this makes you angry, don't get mad at me, get mad at YG who's literally doing the least for them, and that's on period. Alright, now that that little fiasco is over, moving on to number 7, IZ*ONE's Secret Story of the Swan. This comeback was very much just okay for me, especially in comparison to their other songs. There's never been an IZ*ONE song that didn't immediately get stuck in my head until now. And I'm not even hating here, I think the song is good and I listen to it regularly, it's just not as much of a bop as their other stuff. The MV also didn't really impress me and the choreo isn't as splashy and addictive as usual. Also, I can't with the lyric, like swan, 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 like what does that even mean? They really couldn't think of anything better than that. Anyway, the comeback did have its good points, like their looks were all really pretty, I loved the line distribution which was actually almost fair for once, and I'm glad they tried something kinda different from their usual sound. They don't have much time left as a group though, so I'm hoping their next comeback will be a return to form and slay everyone as usual. Okay, at number 6 is a song that turned out way better than I was expecting, Weki Meki's Oopsie. Honestly, I've always had a soft spot for Weki Meki, but I think their concepts are a little too juvenile to be accepted by the general public. When I heard that their comeback was going to be called Oopsie, I was like, oh god, this is going to be some cute trash that's not going to impress anyone, but they 100% proved me wrong. This comeback was actually so classy and mature compared to their other stuff, and the song's sound was really refreshing compared to other releases this year. It's kind of criminal how underrated they are in general, but especially this song I feel was overlooked because of big comebacks like IZ*ONE around the same time. I loved the more mature aesthetic, and the song is really addictive. Also, like IZ*ONE, they actually had fair line distribution for once, which is super nice and super rare for Weki Meki. If you haven't checked out Oopsie yet, I'd highly recommend you go do that and stan Weki Meki. Alright, now we're in the top half. I think all of the songs above this point were really high caliber, and honestly it was really hard to choose between them, so it was a close pick. So at number 5, I'm putting More and More. Now you guys can be sure that this list is me trying to be unbiased because Twice is my favorite female artist, and I'm putting them down here at number 5. When More and More came out, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like, WTF is this? It was so different from anything else Twice has done, and I always expect a super cute chorus with catchy lyrics, and this time it was like pretty much all instrumental. It took me like a good week until I was finally like, oh, I get it, and then put it on repeat after that. I loved the aesthetic of like bohemian forest goddesses, and the MV was super cute. I also appreciate that they tried something different, and I don't think it's necessarily supposed to be like a typical Twice song that instantly gets stuck in your head. This one is more like a fine wine. The longer you wait, the better it gets. Like, I honestly think listening to it now in July, it actually sounds better than when I first heard it. I'm here for it. Okay, for number 4, I'm honestly completely shook, and this is the most unexpected song on this list for me. Golden Child literally snatched my wig with Lucid Dream. I'd never even listened to a Golden Child song before this, and I just watched them on Road to Kingdom, but they were eliminated first, so I was like, well, they must not be that good. But then their comeback popped up in my recommendations, and I watched it. I was fully shook, you guys. Like, their vocals, their dance performance, their visuals were all S tier for me, like literal slayage. It's a crime that this wasn't able to win number 1 because of the fierce competition, but I really hope that everyone takes a chance to go watch the MV and listen, because it's definitely worth it. The more you watch them, the more attractive they become. Like, their charisma is hot fire. Also, the live performances with their military clothes or whatevs makes me feel some type of way. Loins do be burning. I need a lucid dream so I can get down and dirty with Bowman. Ayy! Okay, I'm done. Moving on, before I get too worked up, at number 3, I'm putting Hwasa with Maria. I was really impressed with this comeback, y'all. When I saw the teaser, I was like, oh god, is this gonna be like some boring ass slow song? But then she's like, nope, it's gonna be a full serve. Like, I was already into it in the first 10 seconds, but when she was like writhing around on the floor doing body rolls, that's when I was like, yes, you better work. The song is a bop, the choreo is amazing, her backup dancers are super cute, and her charisma on stage is obviously insane. Hwasa is maybe the best female solo performer for me in terms of confidence and hype. I'm glad she's getting the recognition she deserves, and also that cute Mamamoo moment at the end of the MV literally made me ugly cry. They're so pure. I need a Mamamoo full group comeback ASAP, please. Alright, choosing between the top 2 is actually so difficult because both songs were so amazing, but ultimately I decided to put 17's Left and Right at number 2. Okay, I'm like scared to admit this because I'm legit gonna get taken out, but I used to be very anti-17. Over the years, they like slowly converted me through each comeback, and now I'm a fan, so like that's kind of a testament to their power. Like, to convert an anti into a legit fan, you have to be putting out undeniably quality bops. Left and Right is so different from everything everyone else is doing, and such an upbeat, feel-good summer bop that it's definitely an icon of summer 2020 already. The dance is so cute and fun, and I think what sets 17 apart is that they're legit having fun on stage. All of their performances, especially with this song, just seem like they're playing around and having a good time, which really takes it to the next level. They even beat Blackpink on music shows, which is really crazy and shows just how popular this comeback is in Korea. Also, their sleeveless shirts are really rude and attack me over and over. If you like muscles, go watch this comeback. And that leaves us with the number 1 spot. I feel like this is gonna be controversial, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Sunmi's Bora Beat Bum is the number 1 song of June. This whole comeback fully slayed me. Like, everything about it was just a full serve. Like, go watch the music video. I've never seen something so aesthetic. It was so good. I legit watched it like 15 times in a row. The song makes me feel like I'm on a date with my ultimate K-pop bias, and he's driving me down an aesthetic road in his BMW convertible with the top down and the summer breeze blowing through my hair while he tells me how much he loves me, and then he pulls over and we get out and run through a field together and fall over and start making out. Like, iconic. I love retro sounds, and she somehow managed to make it still sound super summery, which I feel like is kinda hard with retro. Also, her backup dancers are so hot, and their hats during the live performances are such a mood. Like, this part of the dance just slays my existence. Those head turns with the hats, impeccable, chef's kiss. I was honestly falling off the Sunmi train with her last release, but with this, she literally grabbed me by my throat and was like, sit back down. And I'm so glad that she did. Okay, so yeah, that's my top 10. Let me know what you disagree or agree with and your own rankings down below. If you haven't listened to any of these songs, especially the ones in the top 5, I recommend you go do yourself a favor and take a listen. That's all I've got for you this time. I'm gonna go back to replaying the Sunmi MV over and over, so I'll see you later this week for another video. Love you! Mwah.